Welcome to the first episode of Reasons Why. These are quick lists of why something is wrong or something is right or something is good or something is bad. And today I'm going to tell you why Yoshi Island failed. So without further ado, let's begin. Reason number 1, the developers focus way too much on the 3D. What I mean is, it's a 2D platformer. 3D should be the last thing on their mind, but when you turn the 3D on, don't get me wrong, it's really good. The water and the enemies come out the screen slightly. And that's where the problem lies. When the 3D is on, it's good. But when the 3D is off, everything is flat, and especially the backgrounds. But when the 3D is on, everything looks nice and layered. But not many people use the 3D. Some people have a 2DS and some people can't even see the 3D. So why make the 3D a focus? Reason number 2, fans are too fixated on the first Yoshi Island. This may be my most disliked video since I'm actually blaming the fans. But they're just too fixated on the classic Yoshi Island, and I can't blame them. But when you blame the game for the lack of originality, then mention why some classic songs or classic elements are not in Yoshi's New Island, it kind of defeats the purpose. Why mention that Yoshi's New Island doesn't bring any new stuff onto the table when at the same time you guys complain that your favorite level graphics and music aren't in it? And the third reason, the character is too zoomed in. I've noticed that Yoshi is so close to the screen, it gets extremely annoying, especially due to the fact that there are some instances that the screen actually zooms out. And what makes it worse is it looks better that way. You see, Donkey Kong Country did it right, having Donkey Kong zoomed out in Donkey Kong Country Returns 3D, mostly due to being a port from a home console, but Yoshi's New Island makes me feel so claustrophobic. And the final reason why Yoshi's New Island failed, they did not take advantage of having two screens. See, I'm actually a person that enjoyed Yoshi's Island DS. No, not touch and go. Let's not speak of that. Everything seemed less packed since they had two screens. Characters were more zoomed out, and it's funny since the DS screens were actually smaller than the 3DS screens. And having two screens compensated for that. Two screens to play could have made this game much better, less claustrophobic, more roaming around, better game, better everything. But they didn't. They stuck with one screen, and the second screen was just a collectathon screen. Thanks for watching the first episode of Reasons Why. The second episode of Reasons Why will be about why Yoshi's New Island is actually a good game. So stay tuned for that. See you guys next time. Subscribe, or dislike. You're saying.